supposed to be an emotional support dog. I need some emotional support, and you ain't been doing nothing but sleeping. You've been sleeping on the job. Good morning, beautiful people. I know y'all hate me because it's been 47 days since I've last uploaded, but I'm here to give you like a life update and tell you why it's taken me so long to upload a video. I'm actually getting ready for work, so I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit while I get ready for work. This hair that I have in my head right now is a glueless lace wig. You guys know I don't wear lace like that. And I'm also gonna tell you in this video why I'm having to wear lace again. I've actually already used this hair in a previous video. I am just reusing it. It's by Arabella Hair. It is a glueless lace front. So I literally don't have any glue on my head. You see how I can just lift this up right here? Yeah. It's just chilling on my head and I can take it off when I get home. Sorry if I sound a little sick. I'm gonna explain that to you as well. So let's get into this video. All right, so first of all, you guys know that I have my moments where I struggle with anxiety and depression. And as of lately, especially these last 47 days that you have not seen a video from me, I have been depressed, very depressed. I know a lot of people think that people always know exactly where their depression is stemming from, but a lot of times people are depressed and really don't know why. And I know that can be, and I know that it's frustrating for people to not know why, because like, for example, I have a partner, I have a girlfriend, and when I'm going through depression, of course she wants to know how she can help, but I can't tell you how to help something that when I don't know what's going on. So I know that's probably frustrating to her, like, damn, what can I do to help? And I'm just like, bitch, I don't know, because I don't know what's wrong with me. I do know one thing that I am able to pinpoint, and that is work-life balance, which I have none of. I have absolutely no work-life balance. I feel like I'm never clocked out, and it is starting to be very overwhelming. Like, I literally have to deal with my patients 24/7. And I'm not saying it in a way where it's like the fault of the patients. No, I'm just saying it in a way of, this is my job, this is what I signed up for, but I'm a little bit more overwhelmed than I originally anticipated I would be. A good example of this is Amy and I just went on like a 3-leg vacation. We went to London first, and then Paris, and then Amsterdam. I worked that entire vacation. Like, there were times that I had to stop everything I was doing, go back to my hotel room and work. And I honestly think that that's why I'm sick right now, because you know how you go on vacation and then like when you get back to your hotel room before you do the next thing, you take like a nap to like catch up, especially when you're in a different time zone. I wasn't able to do that. Every time we went back to the hotel room, I had to work. I can honestly say I did not get one good night of sleep while I was on vacation. Every time we went back to that hotel room, I had to work. If anybody has any tips on how to maintain a work-life balance so that you can maintain your sanity, I would love for you to leave it in the comments, because I literally have no idea how to put myself in a position where I'm able to rest, but still be there for my patients when they need me to be. I honestly feel like the reason why I'm sick right now is because I have gotten no rest. I traveled, I went to work, I traveled, never was able to go to sleep, went out while I was traveling, went back to my hotel to work some more, never went to sleep, took the train from London to Paris to work, to go out, to never go to sleep again, took the train from Paris to Amsterdam to work, to not sleep, got on a plane from Amsterdam to London to not sleep, to work on the plane. And then when I got to London to go back to Atlanta, worked on a plane, got home, worked, got 4 hours of sleep when I got back to Atlanta, and then went back to work. And then now I've been at work every day since I've gotten back home from the UK. I don't know if that's a thing, but I firmly believe that the reason why I'm sick is because my body has not gotten any rest. And as if life could not get any worse for me, while Amy and I were on vacation, we got an email from our apartment complex saying that they were raising our rent by I think a total of $700. We have been in this apartment for 3 fucking years. And now we have to move in 60 days because I don't know who's paying that, but it's not us and it's not Amy. The whole situation confuses me though, because Amy and I have been in this apartment since 2020. And they claim that we're still paying COVID prices. That is definitely not motherfucking true. This apartment is expensive as fuck. These are not COVID prices. This apartment is expensive as fuck. I think that because there are 2 other buildings that were just built around us, there are 2 apartment buildings that were just built on either side of us, right? Why my bang look like Beyonce bang? So there's 2 apartment buildings that were just built around us, and both of them, of course, are charging more than this apartment. So of course they're bringing their apartment prices up because of the 2 buildings that are around us that are higher. But I still feel like that's stupid because they're brand new buildings. Nobody's ever lived in those apartments. And I'm sorry, their amenities are way better because they're brand new. I'm not sure why you think that your rent is comparable to 2 brand new buildings. Especially because I went and looked at both of them buildings. Both of them buildings are shitting on my building. Shitting on my building. And I can't believe that they think that their rent is comparable to those 2 brand new buildings. Now, on the contrary, if you go down the street, a little bit down the street in the same zip code to one of the neighborhoods that have been here for a while that I feel like is comparable to my building, they're cheaper. I know for a fact it's gonna be hard to lease this apartment because the apartment that's across from me it's a penthouse as well. This whole floor is penthouses. But I've watched, I think, 3 people come in and out of that apartment. And every time somebody moves out of that apartment, it takes them forever. It takes them forever to lease it again. I've seen somebody come out, then it takes 2-3 months for them to have somebody move back in. And then that person will move out for whatever reason. I don't know if they're trying to raise the rent when people aren't in there too. They'll raise the rent, and then another person, they'll raise the rent. That person will move out. It'll be 2 months. They'll drop the rent again. Somebody will move in. I think they try to raise the rent again, and then that person will move out. Now there's a popular influencer who lives across from me now. So I'm not sure if she got the raise the rent price or if they gave her the price that's actually fair. I looked at the apartment across from me, and it's not giving the amount of rent that they wanted when me and Amy looked at it. That's why we chose this one. But when they lowered the rent, me and Amy were thinking of moving across the hall. But then they raised it again. But anyway, Amy and I now have to go apartment hunting, which I fucking hate. I do not like moving. I've been here for 3 years. I was hoping to be here until me and Amy were ready to buy a house. But clearly that was not in God's plan. He wants us to get out of this apartment. So it also gets on my nerves that apartment waits until 60 days before your lease is up to tell you shit like this. That, oh, we're raising your rent by almost $700. Because 60 days is literally 5 minutes. So we need to find an apartment quick because people snatch apartments up fast and we need to reserve one. We got to apply for the apartment, get approved. We got to find one that we like. I feel like 60 days is not enough time. At least give me 90 days. I don't mind being transparent and saying that our rent here is around $3,800 and they're raising our rent to $45. This apartment is not giving $4,500. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom penthouse, floor to ceiling windows, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, 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 it's nice. But the apartment across from us was $4,700, and that one has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and like a den slash office that technically could be turned into a guest room or a 3rd bedroom if you wanted it to. So I'm not sure how this ended up being the same price as the one across the hall, when the one across the hall has way more square footage. But I'm guessing that the one across the hall, they raised the rent there too, because last time that I looked at the one across the hall, that one was $5,200. They have absolutely lost every marble that they have if they think I'm paying that. Oh, another thing that's been going on with me is I am going bald. Hey, I don't want to exaggerate, but one, I do have a very massive bald spot in my head because my stupid ass keeps going to sleep with V-part wigs in my hair. You are not supposed to sleep in those. They are supposed to be cute. They look like a sew-in. So cute, so nice. You cannot see the tracks or anything, but it's actually supposed to be for you to go out, and when you come back home, you're not supposed to wear it anymore. I was wearing them to sleep, and honestly, I think it's because I haven't been able to get like any rest at all. So like, don't nobody feel like taking something off or you putting it on in the morning, like especially when like you're tired from work. So I have not been doing what I was supposed to do with them. So I have not been treating my hair the way I was supposed to be treating them, and I am facing the consequences. I have 2 big ass bald spots where the, what's the name goes, the little clips on the V-part wig. I got 2 big ass bald spots where the clips go. So now I'm like revisiting wearing lace wigs for the time being because I can't be going out with a bald spot in my head. I feel like I can't even get a sew-in right now because the braids will probably cause tension on my bald spots, which I don't want. I'm just going out sad, y'all. I'm going out real sad. But guess what? I'm starting to feel normal again. I'm feeling not 100%, but I do feel like I'm getting back to myself. I'm coming out of the mini depression that I was having. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I am back, and I apologize, but I have been going through a lot. And I would really appreciate encouraging words, ways to like maintain a work-life balance. Like I told you that I don't have, things to do to get rid of the bald spot that's in my head. If anybody is from Atlanta and have any apartment recommendations in the Midtown area, preferably, which isn't it preferably or preferably? Ooh. I am about to take my dog to school. Blossom, you are supposed to be an emotional support dog. I need some emotional support, and you ain't been doing nothing but sleeping. You've been sleeping on the job. You've been sleeping on the job. Hi, I need support. Don't lick me in the mouth. Can you support me, please? All right. Thank y'all for tuning into today's video. The next one will be, so I'm uploading them out of order. So the Paris one is gonna be on Sunday, and then the London one will be on Thursday, and then the Amsterdam / coming back home one will be that Sunday. I upload Sundays and Thursdays. So yeah, you guys have videos coming up. Feel free to leave me comments about what you want me to make videos on. Yeah, thank you for sticking by me, even though I keep having these, periods where I go through depression. You guys don't have to stay subscribed to me. I know that you have like other options, but I really appreciate you guys still tuning into my videos. I am looking into getting help so that this doesn't happen as often, okay? So, thank you for tuning in to today's video. Thank you to Arabella Hair for sponsoring this video. I've used this hair like 5 times, soft as fuck. No shedding. Soft. Doesn't tangle. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's our belly hair. I will see you guys in my next video.